I'm just going to be starting stream soon, and this is just the early start. I'm going to be working behind the scenes to make sure that everything is working together, so give me a few minutes while everything gets brought online. Hey Trinity, I see you there. I'm still trying to set things up real quick, so just be patient, okay? Let me double check. Let me double check my stream real quick to make sure that there isn't any bad reverb. Hello, hello. Check, 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 check. Mic check one. Mic check two. Let me double check. All right. There's like about a minute delay right now, so okay. Let me see. User volume, you're all the way up. User settings, outbound. Activity status, advanced streamer, language, keys, notifications, texts, language, keybinds, notification, text, images, voice, and video. Voice. Input since yes. Let's see. Hold on. Just one moment. Okay. You already found voice. You already found voice and video in your app settings.
No, I had to go to the actual computer settings of the microphone, not do it with the.
All right. Here's here's what you do. You know your icon in the lower left hand corner.
Yeah, I already did that.
All right. I'm just double checking to make sure.
Yep, yep, this is the best that it's gonna get.
Hmm.
I think
All right. Not a problem, then. Not a problem, then.
it's
This
not coming
is
through any better.
yes. Maybe it's just that the sensitivity or something. I'm not sure, but we can check it out a little bit later. And we are live. You ready, Mike?
Of course.
Well, we have a small audience, but a most appreciated one. And moving. I've been busy. I've been busy making stuff for uh, proper savagery and uh, came out with a lot of things. Came out with a lot of things that I'm partially proud of. Not completely because I still need to tweak it a little bit for the starting screen and whatnot. And I just really want to capitalize on a few things and specialize in others. But for the most part, my streams that I do by myself are usually about either art or trying to enjoy a video game and trying to get better in this realm for myself as best as I can. So in the end, the main thing that I want to do is be able to talk about my experiences and yours as well if you decide to share about self improvement and some of the struggles that people have in real life when we do little sit downs like this. Mike? Hmm. Well, I think,
When you're talking, the audio keeps cutting in and out.
okay, my audio,
Yeah.
I'm very sorry. I'll try to stay close to the mic and let me see. Okay, my levels seem to be fine on the transmit. On the transmit. Um, let's just
Yeah,
do
I
it.
heard all that loud and clear.
Hmm. Um, what I would like to do is really promote um, some type of regimen of self improvement. Now I know that I do some technical things, some technical things well. I'm not saying that I'm completely proficient at everything that I do, but I'm still struggling and I'm improving as I practice. Now, I know from personal experience, you're on the more physical side.
As far as what you mean, like working out,
Yeah,
stretching.
for self improvement, it could be for working out. I mean, no, using working out to better yourself and to make yourself better one day at a time.
Yes.
Well, can you tell me some of the struggles or some of the struggles that you see or personally went through to keep up a certain discipline regimen for yourself?
Well, I'm lucky. This is what I do for a living. As far as I get to play sports every single day, pickleball, work at a gymnasium. You've seen all, we've had great games and matches there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm lucky in that aspect. So it's always been a part of my life and something that I've done. I mean, I've just always been drawn to it. And if I don't work out and I'm not in motion, man, it gets me really depressed. So it's a no brainer for me because it's just something I've done for so long. But for a normal person who's not into sports, who don't even like games or anything like that, and is not active, I would tell them the first 6 weeks are just the hardest. Just going in there and getting moving, then you're gonna feel better. You gotta maintain a regimen until you know what they're really helping gain these people. And it might sound silly, but I'm telling you, Fitbit or Apple Watch or anything along those lines because it gives you reminders, badges if you maybe do 8,000 steps a day. It tells you that amount,
Ah,
all
the
that stuff. Yes, the little
yeah, yeah,
notifications.
little micro reward system.
Yep, yep. Especially Apple just got the Apple Watch right for Christmas, and
Mm-hmm.
it even has mindfulness, which says take a minute to reflect or take a minute to take a deep breath, reminders like that. So those are helpful, man. Just keep you motivated.
All right, all right. Some good suggestions and actually some good techniques. Now, what I learned was what I learned about recently to better myself was proficiency, and you know that that's a big thing in the workout world and the workforce itself as a whole. And one of the things that Proficiency expert. Yeah, I see you. I know you miss my son. My dog. I'm sorry about that. He always wants attention, or else he's going to start barking. Now, um, proficiency is what I was talking about. One of the things about personal proficiency and how to gauge your proficiency is to basically work for a set amount of time and take a appropriate short break and to treat yourself again with that micro reward that we was talking about earlier as far as like I done 30 minutes of work, 5 minute break. I done hours worth of work. I get a 10-minute break. Little things like that that the workforce actually allows. Well, most workforces actually allow, and um, compensate you for. And the drop off for most people's mental, physical, and psycho, multiple proficiencies that they use their physical and mental faculties for goes by a half hour to an hour before anybody sees a significant drop off, and it's on a steady decline after that. And what a lot of experts have found out was that if you take that mini break and reward yourself during the break with with a reward that you like and look forward to having, your proficiency gets reset to the starting point, and you work again at that same level that you started at before it starts to dip down another half hour to an hour later. Now, it has a diminishing return, but this is the most efficient way to keep up your proficiency. Now, how would you translate that into physical activity and working out? Or does it translate well at all?
Yeah, it can. It depends. I guess not really depends. It depends on what type of workout it is and all that stuff. So it just gonna be tailored. So an example I can pull off the top of my head is a high intensity workout. Say, hey, I'm gonna do some interval training. So interval training, I go balls to the walls for 20 seconds, and then the rest of that 40 seconds I'm gonna walk. And that's your goal. That's your reward. So you're working very inefficiently doing it that way.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, you got to break it up in segments and stay on point because no need for somebody to spend an hour or 2 hours in the gym. That's not working the smartest way. You should be able to get in there and get worked out in 15 minutes and do your time stretching unless you're doing some type of consistent training. You got to get in there and at least work out.
Hmm. Now, I do like to stay in there for a good amount of time to wear myself out on the weights and whatnot when I was lifting weights on a more constant basis. And like the heavyweights with um, low repetitions wasn't really getting the same bang for my buck as doing the high repetition exercises slow and long.
Yeah, what you're looking to do if you're doing heavy weights and low reps, you're just building up strength. If you're doing lightweight and more reps, that's your recurrent strength.
Mm.
That's stamina for your muscles. So it depends on what type of lifting you're looking to do. You should be able to burn your body out in time.
Mm.
right, man, and you stick to it. And I can tell you one thing that I do with everybody that's working out, man, that's such a good motivator is your first 3 weeks you're gonna see progress and everybody hits that plateau and they go, man, I'm not getting stronger, I'm not losing any weight, what's going on? I'm just you shouldn't be.
Yeah, yeah, the lull. The
Yep.
lull.
And the way to trick yourself is you go and you take a picture of yourself in your bathing suit or whatnot, but just notice much less this picture for 2 weeks. And then you take that picture again each week, the same outfit or whatnot. And then you know your body better and you know that left hip point. So you know, oh, that tuck in looks good. Even though I can't, physically see the process of either hitting the weights or not dropping any more weight, but I am making progress. This is tightening up. This is lifting up. I got more definition here, so that's a good thing for somebody starting out not to do so well.
Mm. Well, here I'm gonna point out two deficiencies that I personally have because of certain physical limitations, but other people might not. Other people might not have it, or it might be a hard habit to actually adopt for yourself. Now, one of my deficiencies is running, but that's because running started hurt for me due to my previous injuries. So,
Yeah.
how would you recommend somebody training themselves to start running when they don't focus on legs as much as they do their arms or chest?
Well, first of all, your legs are your largest muscle group. You're gonna need those big legs, big body. That's all there is to say. So I'm gonna go ahead and work with somebody starting out, especially with conditioning training and like that. First and foremost, see your members of the body. Make sure that you're healthy and capable of moving at present. They give you the day-to-day workout, then you're gonna have some stuff other than the field work. You may have other machines that you can get on that don't have cataracts in that. The closest thing that you can get to that is that standing elliptical. That machine is golden, where you're still getting your running motion or whatnot, but it's so much easier on the knee. And then you
Mm.
can start with the standing elliptical and the seated elliptical, and you're still going to get the workout too, and your arms and your legs. And that's a good way to get started. Me personally, I love sports, so I'll go chase a ball and I'll run all over it. So soccer, it doesn't leave an emotion with me. That's how it begins to get me started. Whether
Mm.
it be running on a treadmill or running on a understandable.
I understand. I understand some of the mental drawbacks associated with running because a lot of times for me personally, especially long distances, it gets very boring. Very fucking boring. To the point that you're imagining stuff.
I've been there.
uh, the the other trouble spot that myself and a lot of other people tend to have is, oh man, I worked out my chest, my arms. Well, I focused a little bit on my legs, but I still got a bare belly. I still got a gutty gut. I still got a kager. Oh, what should I focus on to help get rid of that and focus on the problem area, even if it's just
Well,
once or twice a week?
well, definitely for me, I would diet. Diet's important.
Mm,
Like me, I love cooking here. I got a budget too. So
mm,
cutting it out and that will help. And then there's any alcohol you eat that still can help. We know that.
mm,
But if you get nutrition, that's really 70% of it. And then I can tell you Pilates.
Okay.
And oh man, it's another guy on YouTube. Look up Over the Knees. That's the name of his channel.
All right.
Over the leg exercises before. He's also a resource on YouTube.
All right. Just one moment. Let me do a search. Mike Rashid and Over the Knees. Over the Knees.
Yeah, you should be able to find that YouTube videos.
I'm bringing it up now on my channel. Hold on. But I'm saying over the knee boots. You're saying over the knees, like plural.
Yes, I am pulling it up. Yeah, the Over the Knees guy. That's the name of this channel. I knew I wasn't mistaken.
Here we go. Mike Bell.
Like this.
Okay, so
Yep.
did you find Mike Rashid?
I found Mike Rashid. Hold on. Not trying to play
Yep.
their content, but I am trying to showcase. Oh yeah, I've seen them before.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right. Yeah, those two guys. Subway Rides.
There you go. Mike Rashid. I just subscribed to him on YouTube. And I'm not sure that this is the right. I'm not sure that this is the right person for over the knees. Let me see. Let me go back. Over the knees. Over the knees guy. YouTube. Okay.
All right, I'm back.
Over the knees guy. YouTube. Right.
Yep. Yep.
All right. I'm gonna subscribe to them too since they come recommended. And yeah, they seem to be about different type of workouts and methods to taking care of yourself as a healthy man. So definitely will be using that for myself later. And look, it's hard sometimes to ask other people for help due to pride or whatever type of circumstances that you might have holding you back. I'm going to actually say, go ahead, get help, get over it, reach out for the resources that you need to make yourself a better person. Now, only reason why I'm only reason why I'm showing this is again, other people need help besides myself, and it's a good thing to share the wealth and experience that other people may have. All right, go ahead, Mike.
You gotta start somewhere. Don't be gym intimidated. Nobody's gonna go in there and lift 300 pounds and bench press the first day and all that stuff. You're gonna have to work up to it. Never start. Never get too far. So you gotta start.
Mm.
If I gotta go to work. Don't want to see nobody go to the water. But there's several ways you can work out at home. Until you get ready to go to the gym. I got kettlebells sitting right here next to me. Plenty of exercises you can do. Just right at home. So, and resistance band. That's all you need. Just motivation.
All right. Well, again, thank you, Mike, for coming by and sharing us the wealth of information and some good suggestions and tips about how to take care of yourself and what to look out for. Now, I'm gonna be working with Mike on different things and different topics and going to be going back and forth. Sometimes playing devil's advocate, sometimes he's going to be my rival and truly oppose my opinion when it comes to certain things, which is okay. Which is okay. Me and Mike have never really agreed on everything. It took a lot of.
You can't agree with everything, but yes, ma'am.
So, needless to say, thanks, Mike. We're going to be talking.
No problem.
We're going to be talking again, and I promise you, next time that we're going to have maybe a little bit of a spicy topic next time. Oh, I look forward to you. Remember to take care of yourself and have a good time. And I'm going to stay on. I'm going to stay online and try to start drawing again and coach. Uh,
No problem. I use Xbox and I just downloaded Pillars of Eternity.
huh,
Yeah,
there you
tell
go.
me about it. It's on Game Pass.
It is on the Xbox Game Pass. I'm gonna need to tell my boy about it. He loves Xbox. He's on that Grand Theft Auto kick right now.
I just like the story mode that I played online. I'm not into that. Then I like Red Dead Redemption 2 online.
Mm,
Playing with people. But okay, let me get off here, man. Good talking to you. Everyone, stay safe out there. Stay healthy.
all right. Look forward to it. Look forward to it. All right. Again, that was my friend Mike in a call. I've known him for several years now, and very very good person, dedicated to his personal craft and what he likes to do. So, without further ado, I am going to take a short break, just a short break, to get something to drink, and I will be right back. I promise. Okay. And Trinity, no, I haven't forgot about you. You're next. We're going to be working on that story that we started yesterday. Okay. I haven't forgot. I am so sorry. Whew. All right, Trinity, you ready to go? All right, we're going to begin it with a call. So let's turn the music down low. I'll wait a few minutes since you were nice enough to wait for me. Mm. Why, hello.
Hello.
Hold on just real quick. Let me swallow what I got. Ah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Now, where did we leave off on your story that we was working on? Because I know that you wanted to go a particular direction, and it's hard to work back and forth with somebody without a clear, timely connection. So, where are we starting, and what are you trying to accomplish?
Mm, I do not know.
Okay. What do you want to do with the story?
Like, what you mean?
Like, this story is for entertainment, right?
Yes.
What type of entertainment? Is it like a moral story? Is it just action adventure and just action and adventure and pure entertainment?
Action adventure.
Hmm. Okay. Now, you were talking about you was talking about gods, but you were a little vague. Does any of these gods have a name? And which one are you planning to be good? And which one are you planning to have to be evil?
No, them, but I know the girl is evil and the boy is good.
Okay. Just one moment.
Take your time.
Now, Now, and if I remember correctly, the good God sends out disciples or sent out for like these, gave people these power to do
Yes.
to do works in His name for the greater good type of situation going on, right?
Yes.
Okay. And which element do you want to start with first? What's your favorite?
Darkness.
Darkness?
Yes.
Okay. And she's a female, right?
Yes.
And she uses her powers for good.
Wait. What you mean? Like, no, the female is evil.
Oh, no. The female god is evil. I got that.
Yeah.
I got that.
Okay.
And she uses darkness. The female god.
Yes.
Okay. And we're going to erase my mistake. It was my misunderstanding.
It's okay.
Now, the follower of the good God, is it male or female?
Male.
Okay. And this is the main character that you're going to be focusing on?
What? You said the main person that's following the good guy?
No, I'm talking about the main character, the person that you follow throughout the whole story.
Oh, she's a female.
Okay. So that's the person that we're going to be focusing on, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to write that down as soon as I change my brush. There we go. Female. And what is her power?
Uh, like,
Like, what element is she's going to be using the name of the good God?
she's using light, the element light.
All right. All right. And there are other elements out there.
Yes.
Okay. Good, 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 good. Okay. And she's the main character that you're going to tell throughout this whole story, meaning she's going to be the main vehicle in which everybody experience your story, right?
Y- Yes.
All right. Now, the points that I was harping on is why is the evil god evil?
Uh,
What
I
did
had to
it?
go.
Go
I
ahead.
had to go back to notes to do that.
Go ahead.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, you want to know why she's evil?
Yeah. What did she
Be
do?
like, what did she do, or why she became evil?
What did she do that was so evil?
She killed her husband side piece and killed many humans. Hmm.
Hold on, I'm filling in the blanks from what I remember last night, okay?
Okay, take your time.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
What I got so far, the good God needs a name. He's a male, but fair, freaking just, wise, whatever, and tries to be neutral
Yes.
as much as possible. The evil God wasn't evil at first, but she loved and fell in love with a man from Earth and had a child, right?
Yes.
But they're not supposed to interfere with mortals or mess with anything from the human realm. So it's taboo, and the husband is kicked out and sent away from the goddess, right? Now
Yes.
the now the goddess um sends them back, sends him and the newborn back to Earth, and he falls in love with another woman. That's the backstory. You don't need it as the story, right?
Yes.
And she finds out about him being remarried and having a new wife and even a new child with that wife, and still takes care of his son and everything else like that. But she is mad and kills her and him. But he saves the kids and sends them off before he dies. Okay,
Okay.
and what you're saying to me now is his daughter is the girl that's going to receive the powers of light.
No.
All right. Who is this girl that gets the powers, and why is she important to this story?
It's a hard question. Ooh.
See what I'm saying?
Yes. Mm. That is hard. Oh, that is a hard question.
Okay. Now, what do you think should happen so that other people are entertained and can make sense of the situation that's unfolding?
That is hard. That's a hard question. Yeah, so to say this. Oh, I do not know.
All right. You don't know what you want to do.
Yes.
Okay. Then may I make a suggestion?
Yes. Yes, you can.
All right, just one moment.
Okay.
Make the person that receives the power of the light the brother, and make him earn the power.
Okay. That sounds clear.
He doesn't have the overwhelming power of the light, but since he's a half god or a demigod, he's able to receive the power, the godlike power of the light, if the blessing is bestowed upon him. Right?
Yes.
And and because of his connection to I get to his mother in the darkness and whatnot. He'll always have that. He will always have that conflict, at least within himself, to try to resolve. You know, because he loves he loved his dad. His dad never mistreated him or anything else like that, and he loved his human mom that helped take care of him and made his daddy happy and had his sister. But now daddy is gone and he has to protect his sister while hiding from the evil god and her monsters that'll come to kill the daughter, and if he gets in the way, him too. At this point, she doesn't care. And killing people isn't beneath her to start over again.
Yes.
Because she's a god, she does what she wants. But since she can't, like, directly, directly be there directly and participate in anything in the human world, she has to send monsters that goes beyond the notice of most of the gods that sit on in the heavens on high. Okay,
Okay.
so you get all of that right,
Yes.
and setting this up in a story way is simple. It is easy, and we hit part of it home yesterday. Now with the understanding that you're going to be switching stuff around, and you're going to be switching stuff around a little bit. Just look. Hold on, my daughter is calling, so just give
It's
me
fine.
1 minute. All right, just give me 1 minute. I gotta go check something out. I'll be right back in 1 minute.
Okay.
Now, now. What did you decide? What did you decide to do, and what route are you going to choose to go?
Mm.
You tell me. This is your story. You're hammering all the details out.
Mm. Mm. I do not know.
Say again.
I do not know.
You don't think you know?
Yes.
Why not? It's literally like your vision.
When you say what?
It's literally your vision.
Oh,
Like this is your car. You're driving.
I still do not know.
Mm. You gotta try. You got to try. Come on, struggle with it just for a little bit. Because you're trying to write the story, right? And
Yeah.
it's for action, adventure, and it needs to make sense in such a way that people understand your characters that you're trying to develop, right?
Yes.
Then which way are we going?
Like, what you mean? Which way?
Like like what are you deciding to do from the beginning?
Like, just like the main start.
Yes, from just from the beginning.
Like from the first episode, or like
Yeah,
just from the
from
beginning.
from the beginning of the first episode.
So the first episode, I was thinking about doing about the gods.
Okay, you're going to start with the gods. So
Yeah.
here's what we're going to do. Just one moment. Okay. What are their names?
I haven't chosen a name for them.
Well, you can't call them the gods all the time.
Let's
You can't go to a god, hey you, and not know who the hell you're talking to.
So you want the names, right?
Yeah.
Uh, Emma.
Spell it.
AMMA.
And that is the.
Girl name.
Hmm? That's the girl deity?
Yes.
Hold on. Goddess. Yeah, I knew I spelled it wrong. And what's the god's name? The other one.
You talking about the boy one, right?
Yeah, the male. The male god. Yes.
Kenji.
Spell it.
KENJI.
Kenji.
Yes.
All right, gotcha. Now, the next step that I am going to do is simple. Oh shoot. Describe where these two gods live, where they dwell.
Yes.
Where do these gods live?
They live in like a realm.
What does it look like?
Uh, it look like like you want the full description of like in a realm.
Yeah. What? No. What? No. What does their realm look like?
It's, it's like basically like a castle. Like
Okay. What does that castle looks like?
a whole bunch of crystals, like made out of crystals, like let's see,
Entire Crystal Castle.
yes,
What color are these crystals?
dark and light, dark, just
Say again.
dark, like dark and just dark, like dark and light.
But there are many dark colors and bright letter and other colors.
Uh, purple.
Dark purple.
Yes, dark purple.
And what else?
Like, what you mean? What else? Like,
Everything's dark purple? Or is there another color?
uh, a light blue.
The godly realm was made of dark purple crystals and light blue crystals with gold trim. Took the form of a giant castle.
You say what?
The godly realm took the form of a giant castle that was made of dark purple crystals and light blue crystals with gold trim. You see how descriptive that is?
Yes.
Once you start making decisions, this stuff becomes easier. You're suffering from indecision. You don't know what decision to make. When you start hammering down these details, it's easier for you to make your next move. But you're being so indecisive and nervous that you're tripping over yourself constantly and you're afraid of making a mistake. You got to remember that it's okay to make a mistake because we use our mistakes to make it to build up towards success. Okay?
Okay.
So keep that in mind. None of your time is wasted, even if you fail. Because at the end of this, you want your book, right?
Yes.
Then you got to hammer this home. You got to make decisions and hard choices and not be afraid. Okay? You should be the most nervous, the most afraid of not making a choice because then you're staying in the same spot. You're not making any progress at all. And you will revert. You will backslide. Now, do you want to be what you were yesterday?
Wait, say that again.
I said, do you want to be what you were yesterday?
Yeah.
Yes. What do you mean? Explain to me why you want to be what you were yesterday. Why in the world would you want to go backwards?
You said what?
I said, why did you want? Would you want to go backwards?
Like, what you mean backwards? Like, all the way backwards? Like,
You want to be how you were yesterday without the improvements that we made.
wait, no. I mean, no.
So you want to keep the improvements that you made yesterday for yourself, right? Because it's better for you and everybody else that experienced this, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then yesterday is a done deal. You have the memory, you have the experience. Now, how can we build on this? Okay?
Okay.
Now, when it comes to your story, you said that the godly realm is a castle, right?
Yes.
So, what I said to build on that was the godly realm. What does the godly realm suggest? That gods live where?
In that castle?
Okay, that's right. That's right. They live there, in that realm, inside the castle. I said that the castle was giant, assuming that gods can do whatever they want, pull whatever resources that they want to build the most grand, big castle that they can build, right?
Yes.
And it's appropriately colored and seated with purple and light blue crystals as the stones that are put together to build this castle. And I put a little bit of elegant touch on it, saying that these crystals also had gold trim, embellishments, designs. You understand?
Yes.
So already your imagination is running wild about where these gods live. You wonder who serves them. It gets you sort of invested into the world that these gods live. Now, are these two gods the only two gods there?
Yes.
So where did the rest of the other gods go?
Uh,
Or are there any other gods, or were there ever any other gods but these two?
there were gods, but there was other gods before them.
Okay, but you was about to say something. Go ahead. You okay?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What are you thinking about? Walk me through it.
Like, think about what? Like,
I was asking you a question about the gods. where did the other gods go? Or you're not going to answer that one.
Uh,
It's okay. It's okay if you don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. There was once many gods, but now there are only two that remain. Now, why did she Amma? Why did the goddess take a husband?
Because she was tired of living alone and doing, protect, making sure the powers were safe.
She was tired of living alone and making sure that the sacred powers were kept safe.
Yes.
So she took a husband that was from Earth to live with her. But once the Lord of Light found out what she has done, he forced her to send her banned. All right. She was tired of being alone and making sure that she kept the sacred power safe. So she took a husband that was from she took a husband that was from Earth to live with her. The godly realm and bore him a child. But once the Lord of Light found out once the Lord of Light found out what she has done, he forced her to send her husband and child back to Earth. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on just one moment.
You say what? Okay.
All right. Sorry about that.
Alright.
And let's see. He forced her to send her husband and child back to Earth alone. All right. This this setup paints the setting. Now we got another character to be concerned about.
Okay.
That's the husband one. So let me see. HUS and dad. We don't know. We haven't made up a name for him yet. So That's homework number one for you. The next one is the son. Her son's name. SON. And Jesus, my typing is terrible. And demigod number two, right?
Yeah.
All right. Number three is um, number three. You're going to be. Let's see. Even though that we have technically a paragraph of what's happening here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this and send you the email. So hold on. That's a lot of TikTok. And I am going to email you right now. Just one moment.
Okay.
All right. Here's what needs to happen.
Okay.
You need to fill in between 3 to 5 pages, no space, full of information about what happens in here. And you're not allowed to use any other characters but the ones that we have here. That is the God of all things dark, Arma, Kenji, the God of light, the husband. You need to have a
Okay.
name. You need to have the name for the husband, dad figure, and the son. You need to have a name for the son because I can't sit here and be abstract with everything and super vague saying the dad, the son, and the I need names. Okay?
Okay.
Because Trinity, you have a name, right? And I called you. I called you out by your name. I can't. I I can't say you sir, you thing, you whatever. You're gonna ignore me. So when you address somebody, it has a specific name, a proper noun attached to them, so that people will understand what you're talking about, who you're talking about, where you're talking about that type of thing. And remember, who, what, where, why, how. Answer these questions as you build on top of this foundation. Now, this foundation is a good idea. Remember, I said that it's golden. You have potential. And I gave you examples of how to take it apart and add beneficial information to there so that I understand and can follow, so that I can understand your thoughts and follow you because
Okay.
your imagination is good. I see potential. I see, like, I feel the gears turning. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it's just, it's a shame if it becomes wasted and you don't take this opportunity. Okay?
Yes.
Because if with the gears turning inside of your head, and if it ever freaking meets the rubber that spins the wheel that hits the road, you're going to be going 90 miles an hour down the road. I guarantee you. But you just got to apply it. Okay?
Okay.
So, are you able to fill up at least 5 pages, maybe no 4 to 5 pages of detail and backstory of what happens, and
What
tell me,
happened next?
yeah,
Oh yes, I can do
one
that.
one line at a time, and just send me an email, send me an email back, and we will go back and forth emailing the story or parts of the story, working on it, hammering it down, getting it to be solid, okay? Because right
Okay.
now we got a whole bunch of slag mixed with our iron. We got a whole bunch of impurities that we need to freaking get rid of. Okay, before we have that nice shiny chrome, that nice polished finish, we're not there yet. We gotta go through the fire. We gotta freaking start freaking softening things out, heating them up, and testing it out to see if it works before we hand it off to anybody. Okay?
Okay.
Are you sure you're going to do this?
Yes, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it right now.
Okay. When will you get back to me?
Whenever I finish.
Okay. You're determined. I'm proud of it. Go for it. Well, right now I'm gonna leave you alone and go AFK. So I'm gonna be dropping this call for a little bit. But
You know, I didn't get it.
say again.
I didn't. If you sent it to me, I did not get it.
Hold on. Let me double check one more time. Because it should have been my last sent email. Hold on. Shared, sent. Yeah, it should be titled homework.
No, I didn't get it.
Is it Pokemon?
POKMONMM.
Yes. I did send it, but I'll resend it. All right. The subtitle on it is going to be Homework 2, and I'm going to send it through my Google.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
It said that you received it. So let's see.
I did not receive nothing.
Check your spam folder.
No, I didn't get it.
All right. What other way could I do this? Hold on. We're going to work through this problem. All right, double check your inbox, then try to refresh it if you don't see it.
Okay. No, I still don't see it.
Documents. All right. Type in my name and do a search.
Let's see.
Should be Mr. J. A. Stevens at Gmail.
Wait, did you just get my message from Gmail? I just sent it like right now.
Mm, no, currently I did not. Well, I'll tell you what. Give it some time to like
Did you
travel.
get that?
Yes, I got two of them just now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me reply to this. Probably just be the best way to keep the chain going and send. Now you got that?
Let's refresh it. Yes, I did. Yes, I got it.
All right. Great job on the innovation.
Copy this. So how long you want me to write it for? Like four
Just
to five pages.
in between 4 to 5 pages, no spaces. And
Okay.
as soon as you get done with that in your Word document, just copy it and paste it. Send it back to me and give me enough time to process and read it.
Okay.
I will not be doing like grammar. I will not be doing grammar or spelling corrections too much. Only just enough to understand what you were talking about. That
Okay.
responsibility is still going to be on you.
Okay.
Okay, but fill in as many blanks and as much detail as you can about these things that happen.
Okay.
Okay, and we we're going to have another session in the future. I'll talk to you or send you an email when you're done, or when I am done going over your work, and
Okay.
I'll give you the appropriate feedback. Is that
Okay.
okay? And we can meet
Yes.
up and do the same thing again.
Yes.
Okay. So remember, it's okay to take your time and be as creative as you want to be. Remember, there isn't any wrong way to go about it, but what we're doing is we're going back over the things that you're making and focusing on the things that is important. Okay?
Okay.
So with that said, I mean, you have a good one, okay?
You too.
All right. Take care of yourself, please.
You too.
Well, it has been an uplifting and interesting day today. I know a lot of people aren't going to appreciate some of the things that I'm striving to do, but it's not only to better myself, but better other people that listen. So remember, take care of yourself, better yourself, struggle with it, and stay savage. All right, I'm gonna be back later on. I'm gonna be back later on, and um, focus on art and a game and more leisure activities. But for right now, I am going to end things right here and come back a little bit later.